過ぎた季節が嘘だとしても重ねたぬくもりは嘘じゃない君が残した背中の傷跡は今もずっと甘くてだからずっと痛くて
Hey there guys, it is your boy Leon Mookie here, and I'm back with another chapter of my Gundam Academia. In the last chapter, I went on the, origin of the, celestial era of the My Hero Academia / Gundam universe. And also, everyone in Class 1A, or should I call them Class A instead, is about to graduate to become part of the United Earth Government military. And Izuku planning on meeting with his mother. So, with that said, let's get into this, shall we guys? Chapter 2, Passing the Torch. As Izuku is on the way to meet with his mother at their apartment here in Masafu, somewhere in Masafu's shopping district, a man with that of long, messy, wavy blonde hair, with that of sunken eyes that look like they're with blacks instead of whites in them, with piercing blue eyes, comes out of a supermarket wearing that of a white tank top and green cargo pants, as he holds that of multiple snacks in a shopping bag. Within, he begins sighing, saying, so this is what they say is retirement. Man, I feel really lower than low. With then this man began walking as he heads to a certain direction, heading to that of the monorail station, with saying, if I recall, if I take the next monorail, I should be able to head to UA's military academy in just 30 minutes or so. Wouldn't be too bad. With then thinking, sorry Mirai, I couldn't choose Mirio for you. I have to choose my own successor. If I basically rely on other people to choose my successor, I'm just gonna feel like I'm regretting it because I didn't choose them for myself. As the man continues walking, he soon walks past a certain brunette with messy hair and everything. However, as they walk past each other, something feels like has connected them. As for a split second, time has stopped. With then both of them, even though from the outside, the two of them haven't even looked at each other once. But for the split second, internally, it feels like they've looked at each other for literally hours. Within, Izuku saying, Who are you? Saying, and I could ask you the same thing. Who are you, young man? With then, soon, the link between the two began to fade, as both Izuku and the man soon continue walking from each other's paths. Within, both of them stop for a split second, with soon Izuku's eyes widen and mouth open, saying, wait, was that who I think it was? With then the old man saying, that I had a connection with that boy. Could he be just like me? Elsewhere in the Masafu shopping district, multiple figures in the shadows began scattering around through multiple alleyways, with soon one of them looking like they have that of a duffel bag, saying, hey, do you have it? Saying, yeah, right here. As they unzip it, and it looks like that of a canister, but in front it shows that of a hologram screen with saying start. With then one of them saying, This will be a good way to prove our point. We will not submit to the Earth government's rules and regulations. With then one of them saying, you Mars people are always radicalists, you know that? But I can't disagree either. This is the only way for our voices to be heard. And if they have to be heard by the death of their own people, then so be it. Then they soon lay it down next to that of a building. Soon they begin to, as one of them presses the hologram screen on it, it soon counts down to that of 10 minutes. But soon they all begin to run away as fast as they can. Back with Izuku, he shook his head with then thinking, no, that couldn't have been him, Toshinori Yagi, the All Might. It just couldn't. Could it? I mean, why would he be here? With soon Izuku basically saying, I'm just imagining things. I think I'm just on my, celebration high, given that I'm going to be a pilot. Well, I just need to. With soon, he feels that of a brittle but somewhat still muscular hand on his left shoulder, saying, young man, wait, what? As he soon sees the same man that he felt like he's seen so many times in his mind. With then saying, sir, can I help you? Saying, no particular reason, but can I offer you a drink? With soon, Izuku was quite taken back by that, with him having a deadpan face saying, what? With a couple minutes later, they soon arrive at an open cafe, still in the shopping district, within Izuku saying, oh man, I was supposed to meet my mom around at this time. She's going to be so worried, but I need to know the truth. With soon, All Might saying, young man, can I ask you a question? What is your name? Saying, Izuku Midoriya. I'm a cadet, former cadet at UA's military academy. Within the blonde-haired man saying, so you're a UA student. And that makes you and I have the same feather. With soon, Izuku saying, wait, you? Yeah, I used to go to UA as well. Saying, then that makes us both alumnus. It's a pleasure to meet you, former senpai. With Izuku bowing his head saying, none of that, kid, none of that. But to be fair, I was planning on heading there in a bit, but I wanted to know, young Midoriya, are you aware of the phenomenon known as the specialized phenomenon? With then Izuku saying, the specialized phenomenon? I mean, I'm aware of some of it. Isn't it supposed to be the next evolution of the human mind, where people are able to read other people's minds and understand their emotions and feelings, especially and even develop a sixth sense with other things as well? Saying, do you believe in such a thing? With then Izuku closing his eyes saying, well, part of me wants to, but I've never met a specializer before, so I don't think I kind of do. Within All Might think, what if I told you that it's true? With soon Izuku saying, wait, really? Yes, the phenomenon known as the specialization is completely and utterly true. Within Izuku saying, wait, what? It is? How do you... saying, let me introduce myself properly. My name is Toshinori Yagi. With then Izuku's eyes begin widening, saying, Toshinori Yagi? You mean the Toshinori Yagi? Major General Toshinori Yagi? The one who otherwise known as All Might? With then All Might or Toshinori saying, that's me. Saying, you're a living legend, sir. I'm a huge fan. I grew up wanting to be a Gundam pilot just as you. I mean, after hearing that you and your team ended the Gundam Wars, I couldn't help but respect that. And I wanted to become just like you, so I... Listen, kid, I'm glad to hear that you admire me for that. But I'm no better than any other soldier or any other ace pilot. I'm just a soldier who did his duty in the war. There are some things in the war I somewhat regret doing, actually. Within Izuku saying, wait, I understand. War isn't pretty, but they were orders, and you had to follow them. Sometimes I really believe I should have not followed them. But that's besides the point. The point is, young Midoriya, I believe that you are a specializer. With then Izuku's eyes truly widening. With then back at UA, as everybody in Class A are about to get ready to have some fun tonight. As all the guys are in their dorm rooms getting ready, with only a few of them are now in their in their lounge room, with them with being Shoji, Denki, Ijiro, and Tokoyami, as they're the only ones who've already ready. As soon another one of their former cadets, being Koda, also comes down, with Koda saying, "Sorry if I catch you guys waiting," with him in his shy and nervous tone. With then Shoji saying, You've arrived on the right time, Koda. It's everyone else that still hasn't arrived, especially the girls." With then Kaminari saying, "Damn, I know the whole girls take their time thing is ridiculous, but the girls in our class really live up to that stereotype, you know?" With then soon Ijiro saying, yeah, it's totally not." With then himself and saying, "I think I need to stop there before I get my butt kicked in by Mina and the other girls." With soon Tokoyami saying, "I agree." With then Ijiro began thinking, "But still, can't believe we're all going to graduate. But I also had to know about that final battle between Bakugo and Midoriya." With then Tokoyami saying, "I agree. It's been a while since we last seen those two go at it at full strength. The only time they do, it's always them. They never end up seeing on who truly is the best and the strongest out of the two." With soon Shoji saying, "But I think Midoriya always has the upper hand over Bakugo." With as the masked older teen can help but say. With soon Koda can help but comment saying, "Yeah, I think I've noticed that as well." With then Kirishima saying, "Wait, so I'm not the only one?" With then Kaminari saying, "Wait, what? What are you guys talking about?" With soon Tokoyami saying, "Midoriya, the way that he fights, out of everyone in our class, he's the one who has the best control with his mobile suits. Many of us have struggled even on the first day to even have a heart to even pilot. But when it came to Midoriya, he was able to get a handle of it in just a few hours." With then soon Kirishima saying, "Yeah, man, that brings back memories. But it was weird. It was like Midoriya already knew what to do from the very beginning. And yet, we all were still struggling. Hell, I still have a hard time getting a feel of my mobile suits. And knowing that I'm going to get a Gundam, I feel like that's going to get even harder." With then Shoji saying, maybe Midoriya is a specializer. With then soon everybody looks at the masked teen. With soon Kaminari and Kirishima couldn't help but laugh, saying, "Seriously? You really think that Midoriya is a specializer? There's no way." With soon Kaminari also saying, "Yeah, plus they don't exist. They're not really real. No one knows. Specializers are just things that people tell those on Earth and Mars and even in Jupiter that if you live in space for long enough that you'll develop its psychic powers. Everyone knows that that's just a joke. And I'm pretty sure half of us have lived in space our entire lives. So why haven't we gained any psychic powers? With then Tokiyami saying, the theory is that it comes at dramatic points in life. With soon everybody looks at the raven-haired boy as his eyes are closed. Being a specializer is a moment in time when you go through immense trauma, immense stress and pain in your life, where you develop these abilities. And most of the time, it always happens in space, especially in times of true desperation and stress, where the body is pushed to its limit, especially the mind. With that, everybody was caught off guard hearing this from the Chunin bio of Class 1A, with then Tokiyami began saying, but it's only a theory and a hypothesis, especially and reason why many people from Mars died in intense, stressful situations while mining on the planet and on its moons. So there's that. With then Kane saying, Jesus, Tokiyami, you just really caught us off guard. With then Koda saying, but what if it's true? What if Midoriya did go through a traumatic experience that caused him to turn into a specializer? But I don't know if it's true or not, though. With then soon Kirishima saying, if it's true or not, we gotta wonder what happened to him. With soon back with Izuku and All Might saying, I can't be a specializer. I'm just a normal plain kid that grew up here in Masafu. I mean, I always dreamt of being a pilot. Surely, but it couldn't be the one reason why I'm a specializer. Saying, are you aware of the theories about how a person becomes a specializer? Saying, yeah, through intense stress and pain, and it happens in space. But I've lived here on the colonies for years. I've been in space my entire life. Why would that change? Saying, not in this space, not in the colonies, out there. Have you been outside of space? With then Izuku's eyes begin to widen as he has tons of flashes of being in the pitch black of space in a spacesuit crying, with Soon saying, no, none of that. I haven't been outside of space, especially not outside the colonies. I have done some training in space in mobile suits, but it's always been in closed environments to make sure that we don't, go be sucked in. With then soon All Might saying, I see. Well then, I was just wondering because I felt a connection to you. Tell me, did you feel the same thing, young Midoriya? As Izuku was caught off guard for a bit, as he was about to reply, soon explosions were sent through the shopping district, with everybody screaming and panicking, with tons of cars swerving. However, it was only one building that was on fire, as it being that of a restaurant, as a 3-story restaurant. With then Izuku was completely caught off guard as they see the flames alongside All Might. With then they see up to the top floor. With then soon Izuku saying, those people are going to die if we don't get any help. With soon All Might pulling out his phone, as soon saying, I've already called the ambulance. Not only that, I've also put in my special contact for the military to show up as well. If this is a terrorist attack, we're definitely going to need them. With soon one of the civilians saying, what's happening? What's going on here? With one of them saying, why is that building the only one on fire? With one of them saying, oh God, please tell me it's not a terrorist attack. Why here? Why us of all people? With then soon one of them screams out, but there are people still inside the building, right? With then Izuku still continued noticing the people as he realized that it would take too long for the fire department to show up. Then they have to. Then Izuku runs to the burning building, as then All Might saying, "Young Midoriya, wait! You need to stop!" Soon Izuku basically jumps through the burning building, and it's open in the way, as the entire first floor is charred and consumed with flames, as he heads up to the second floor with a few people who are still there. However, some people were still caught in the explosion and have already died from their burns. Then one of them say, "Please help us. We can't get out." Then Izuku saying, "The flames are still. There may be a couple of flames, but you need to get down there as soon as possible before the second floor collapse." Saying, "But what about you?" "Don't worry about me. I'm going to try and help those on the third floor. All of you, just keep going down. All those who are injured, please, those who are still able, help those who are injured or are still breathing and alive." So everybody began heading down to the second floors while making sure not to get burned. A few of them were getting somewhat burned, but not too serious though. Then Izuku heading up to the third floor and the final one. However, little did you know, the flames are starting to engulf the second floor, and saying, "Damn it, there goes my other way down. How am I supposed to help them?" Then soon Izuku began feeling a ping through his mind, then it being from All Might saying, "Young Midoriya, can you hear me?" Saying, "All Might, how are you able to?" "I've linked our minds together for the time being. Right now, you need to make sure that you can get up to the second floor before everything burns and collapses." Saying, "But the first floor and second floor are starting to burn pretty deeply. And if the second floor goes, so will the third floor." Saying, you're still a cadet, right?" Saying, "Yeah." "Then that means you have a special key card. If snapped, a special alarm will happen, causing the staff at the academy to drop what they're doing to make sure that you are safe. Especially since you're a pilot, right?" Saying, "How did you call it a hunch? And I was able to understand your feelings. You were excited to tell somebody close to you that you became a pilot. Am I right?" With that, Izuku was completely caught off guard by All Might's words, saying, "Yeah, that means you read my mind." "I read your emotions, not your mind, because you are a specializer. Well, I'll explain later on. Right now, you need to make sure you get those people to safety. Once you reach to the third floor, snap your key card. Is that understood?" Soon Izuku saying, "Yes, All Might," as he races up to the third floor, with All Might saying, "This kid was seriously willing to risk his life to save innocent people. If he was a soldier, he would have been told to basically told him to complete the mission. Civilians do not matter. But in fact, he chose to save their lives over his own instead of waiting for help. This kid is more than just a soldier. He's a hero. And he's worthy of the system." With that, Izuku makes it to the third floor. However, it looks like it's been barricaded with tons of things to make sure that the flames don't get in. Saying, "Damn it. Hey, is anybody there? Please, let me through." Saying, "Why should we? Why are you even here? If we don't, the flames will. If you don't let me in, the building will just gonna collapse from the flames alone. You need to let me in." Then saying, "But we just let the kid in. There has to be a reason why he came in before anyone else." With that, one of them began bringing down a couple tables and chairs, allowing Izuku a small chance to get in. However, soon a bit of the flames began to come in as well. However, they began to barricade it once again, as a few people have that of burns from the wood in the metal tables. With then soon Izuku getting out his wallet and seeing his student key card, and saying, "Let's just hope Mr. Aizawa doesn't kill me," as he soon snaps it. Soon, alarms in the teacher's room began to blare at UA, with many teachers began stopping what they're doing before seeing a message saying, "A student by the name of Izuku Midoriya's keycard has been snapped. Location around Side 9, Masafu District Shopping District. Please report as soon as possible to make sure student is okay." Within, Aizawa having that of a huge sigh on his face, saying, "Damn it, that problem child's at it again." But whatever, I guess it makes sense on what's going on, especially that that military message that we were given as well. As a few teachers began heading out. However, one of the teachers heading to the mobile suit hangar, as it being Aizawa, saying, "Is my Yakushiki ready?" Saying, "Yes, Mr. Aizawa." Saying, "Good, I'm taking it. I need to make sure one of my students is okay." With soon, Aizawa gets into the cockpit. With then as the red eyes of the Yakushiki begins to shine. With then getting out of the hangar and then using his thrusters to head straight to Izuku's location at full speed. With then Izuku saying, "I hope this works." With then the flame, as soon they begin hearing crackling and crunching on the floors, as one of the people saying, "We're gonna die! We're gonna die!" With then Izuku saying, "It's okay. We're not going to die. We just need to wait out a little bit. I swear. I promise you. We're going to live. I swear it." With that, everybody looks at the green net. With soon, everybody begins hearing something, as it sounds like thrusters. And then soon, All Might still looking at the burning building, and then looking up as he sees a golden mobile suit. With then saying, "That Yakushiki. No one else pilots a Yakushiki other than him. It's a racer." With then the Yakushiki goes down, as in the cockpit, Aizawa zooms in onto the building, seeing Izuku, saying, "Midoriya, tell the people to get down. I'm going to shatter the windows and giving you guys an opening and soon jump down onto the palm of the Yakushiki." With then soon Izuku saying, "You heard him, everyone. Get down." With soon Aizawa brings out one of his beam sabers as he cuts through the building, but puts it onto that of a low setting to make sure that it only cuts through near the windows. With that, Izuku saying, "All right, everybody jump now." With that, everybody soon jumps from the building one by one, with Izuku being the last one. As soon the ground was about to collapse on him, Izuku jumps, landing on the Yakushiki and a couple other employees / customers of the restaurant. With then soon the building begins to finally collapse from the flames and the explosion itself. With then everybody begins to cheer. Within, All Might couldn't help but smile, saying, "That young man did well. And I was surprised that a racer came to help out. I guess he really cares about his students if he's willing to take his mobile suit alone. With that, all the people from the building began to feel happy, began to cry, within Izuku, again having that of multiple burn marks and soot all across his face and body. With then Izuku couldn't help but smile and sigh within Aizawa saying, Midoriya, once you get back to the academy this morning, we're gonna have quite a bit of a talk, and I hope you're ready for a punishment, even though you're graduated. With then Izuku began to gulp. With soon All Might goes up to Izuku, saying, I can actually speak for this one. What young Midoriya did was the right thing to do. With soon many fire trucks and policemen began to arrive, alongside a couple of military officials and soldiers as well. With soon Aizawa looks at the blonde-haired man, saying, well, if it isn't All Might, so the greatest Gundam pilot of all time graces Masafu with his appearance. What do we owe the honor? But then everybody looking at All Might, with soon everybody whispering, saying, that's All Might? No way. It can't be. But honestly, I think I can actually see the resemblance. Whoa, seriously, maybe we should ask for his autograph. The living legend, the Major General Yagi. With then All Might couldn't help but sigh, saying, even after losing a lot of weight, people still recognize me. Within Izuku saying, well, it is hard not to recognize you, sir. With that, soon All Might saying, I'm planning on heading to UA right now. Do you need to go somewhere? Actually, there is somewhere I need to go, but it's my mother. I live here in Masafu, so I don't want to. I understand. Saying, soldier, yes, general. With All Might sighing, saying, I'm no longer part of the military, but thanks for your concern, young man. Please take this boy to his home. He lives here in the colony. He's done a great deed today, helping out the people here. Show him some respect, would you? Saying, yes, sir. With saying, come, young man, tell us where you live here in the colony. Saying, yeah. With soon All Might saying, also, young Midoriya, just wanted to tell you, I believe you're worthy to being a pilot, but not a soldier, but a hero. This world, I believe this world, this time of era, doesn't need a soldier or a symbol, but a hero. With then Izuku saying, yeah, All Might, when you get the chance to come to UA again, talk to me. There's something I wish to give you. With soon, Izuku was caught off guard. However, little to Izuku, All Might has chosen the young brunette to be his successor. And that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please tell me what you guys think in the comments below. I'd love to read them. And look forward to chapter 3. That's where the Gundams and Class A begins their journey as soldiers. Also, please like and subscribe and hit that bell notification to keep up to date with my other videos. Also, if you guys feel like it, check out my Discord, gaming channel, main channel, and Patreon. All linked in the description below. So with all that said, this is the Yamuki signing out. Later, guys, and you all take care.